Breaking news, Nigerians. Panic in ASO Rock. APC don dey run kitikiti, dey run katakata. As US court releases Tinubu's record today, details will shock you. Hello guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Nigerians. The United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois has ordered Chicago State University to release the academic records of President Bola Tinubu to Nigeria's former Vice President and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, unfairly by midday today, October 2nd. The court ordered that the position of the university must be completed by tomorrow, Tuesday, October 3rd. The order followed Honorable Nancy Maldonado's overruling of Tinubu's objection to the release of his academic records at Chicago State University to Atiku. Maldonado's order, which came after nearly 2 months of fierce legal fireworks in the U.S. over the authenticity of the diploma certificate paraded by Nigerian's president, was expected to resolve all controversies over Tinubu's educational qualifications, which has been ranging for nearly 3 decades. Maldonado, in her court judgment delivered on September 30, emphasized that it is expressing no view on the merit of Mr. Atiku's claim regarding President Tinubu's graduation from Chicago State University or on the validity of the Nigerian election, nor is the court taking any position on what any of the documents or testimony from the Chicago State University may or may not ultimately show. These are all matters for the Nigerian courts to resolve under Nigerian law, and it is not appropriate for this U.S. court to opine on such issues or attempt to predict how foreign courts might ultimately rule if and when they are presented with any evidence from Chicago State University. The court, in its adjournment on Tinubu's objection to the release of his Chicago State University records to Atiku, held that Magistrate Judge Jeffrey Glibert was right in granting Atiku's application for discovery, while pointing out that Atiku met the statutory requirements and the discretionary factors supported granting the application. Maldonado held this court will not obstruct the flow of discovery solely with the possession of a U.S. institution on a matter of such importance when the respondents stand ready and willing to provide it. Besides, Maldonado agreed with the lower court that Atiku's interest in the discovery outweighed Tinubu's privacy interest, adding that the court needs not consign itself with anybody to the Chicago State University in making the production. The court finds the final discretionary factor weighs in favor of granting the application, the judge stated. Glibert had on September 19, while delivering judgment in Atiku's application for discovery, directed the Chicago State University to produce and release within 48 hours certain documents and testimony related to Tinubu, which the institution claimed graduated in 1979. Dissatisfied with the order, Tinubu had, on the eve of the expiration of the order on Chicago State University, approached the district court to temporarily stop the discharge of the order for discovery till September 25th, when he would file his appeal against the order. Among others, he had submitted before the district court that Glibert held in making the order and claimed that the lower court went beyond its mandatory duty of recommending to the district court to give a final judgment. He also pleaded protection and privacy laws regarding the release of academic records in the US. In urging the district court to rescind the order of the magistrate court, he said the document Atiku sought from the court were far mere expedition purposes which could not be used at the appeals court in Nigeria. Tinubu, however, pleaded that if the district court was inclined to upholding the judgment of Glibat, it will be limited to the diploma certificate he submitted to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. But delivering judgment on Saturday, Maldonado upheld and adopted the judgment of Glibat. The judge noted that Atiku's case had merit, adding that the order cannot be limited to the diploma certificate Tinubu submitted to INEC. The judge held with 3 factors weighing in favor and 1 neutral. The court finds on balance the discretionary factors supported granting Atiku's application. President Tinubu did not specifically object to Judge Glibat's rulings with respect to the scope of the discovery request, other than to gradually state they are too broad. But even if he had, the court independently finds the requests are appropriately tailored to seek relevant information. Atiku did not object to the portion of Judge Glibat's ruling limiting the scope of his request for protection mentioned above, and at any rate, the court agreed that asking Chicago State University to conduct electronic discovery is neither justified nor feasible at the time. So the court therefore adjoins Judge Glibat's ruling on the scope of the discovery request. The Chicago State University must respond to the request for production. Number 1, through Chicago State University need not respond to the portion of request number 4 that seek all communications to or from Chicago State University concerning the certificate of such document by Joma C. Arrow Esquire during the period of August 1st, 2022 to August 1st, 2023, DKT 40 at 28. As for the disposition, Chicago State University must produce a witness that can address all 5 topics identified in the subpoena. The district court explained that the issue presented before it was much more limited and stated that under the applicable U.S. law and the federal rules of discovery, Atiku was entitled to the production of documents and testimony that he was seeking from the Chicago State University. So guys, I think Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be worried by now. Honestly, I fear God. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to